Good morning, good afternoon or good evening as the case may be. As you know, I'm doing my spring training, so this is the second part of it. It comes in 3 parts. Each month I vary it slightly. As you know, I like variation. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do a full body workout. My 12-minute warm-up on a full body workout is always with the bike. So 12 minutes warm-up on the bike. Reason being, I like to get the big muscle groups warmed up, and that warms me up as well. So I like to finish with it as well. As you know, my stomach exercises, each month they change. So we will do the hip flexor knee raise in March for 1 set, the medicine ball exercise for 1 set, and the high pulley cable crunch for 1 set. This month it changes, so now we do 2 sets of each stomach muscle. I'm not going to cover them today because I've already covered them in another video. So we're going to do squats today. I'm just going to do a couple of reps, and we're going to do the pullover and front raise, and then it changes a little bit. So that's what we're going to do. So let's just show you what we need to do. And what I'm trying to do here is make you guys think safety before anything else. Okay? So when we're squatting, let's be safe. Okay? So all we're going to do, come here and up we go. I prefer to do like a wide stance squat or a sumo squat because that activates more muscles in the legs. So brace the stomach area or the middle section, whichever you want to call it. Look straight ahead, come down, touch the bench lightly, the knees follow the toes. Okay, up and down we go. Once we've finished, we put the bar back in the rack, and without any rest, what we're going to do, turn ourselves around here and go into the pullover and front raise. So we're starting here and we're going to go over. Don't go too low, otherwise you'll hurt your shoulders, and back. Okay, so from here we're going front, shoulders and chest, and then from here we're going tricep stretch, lats. So we're really covering a hell of a lot with this little exercise, and shoulder mobility throughout this is both ways. Okay, so they're what I call a back-to-back set, and they go A, B, the squat being the A, the B being the pullover and front raise. They're done for 2 sets of 20. The next movement I've got to set up. Okay, so we've set up the leg extension now and the leg curl attachment, and what we're going to do, we're going to start off with 2 sets of leg extensions, and we're going to do them for 20. This movement is a contract movement, so you don't really want to be putting a lot of weight on here. What you want to do is emphasize the contract position, and there are little techniques that you can put in later on. Okay, but what we want to do is just go, I'm just going to do a couple of movements here and then show you the leg curl as well. So all we're going to do, keep the top position, contract and hold the top position for 2 seconds. Come down slowly. Explode up. Contract for the 2 seconds. Lower slowly. Under control. Okay, so leg extensions. And we're going to pull the toes back, and then we get a really good contraction in the quads. Okay, so 2 sets of them before we move on to the leg curl. Then we just need to go, right, turn over, and, oh, I forgot to do that. Okay. And all we're going to do, lay face down and contract the glutes when you're doing the leg curl. So what we're going to do is lay down, and we're going to pull our toes back on this occasion because we just want to hit the hamstrings, not the calves. Okay, so we're going to lay down, squeeze the glutes, and now we're going to curl and try to touch our bum. Imagine. And again, this is a contract exercise. So up, hold for 2 seconds, and then come down. Nice and slowly. Up, hold for the 2 seconds, come back down slowly. Okay? So when we're doing the leg extension or the leg curl, it's a contraction exercise. Explode up, hold the contraction. This goes for both of these exercises. Hold the contraction for 2 seconds, okay? And then slowly let the weight go down. That way we get the muscle really well, okay? Now, we finish with lower body exercises. In this particular part of the upper body session, in the full body program anyway, we're taking a rest from pushing exercises, and we're going to concentrate on the back because that still involves the shoulders and the pullover, and the front raise still involves the front shoulder. So we're going to take a rest, and we're going to go more on back because that's the bigger muscle group. Again, this is the controversial exercise, to pull down behind neck. So when we're doing upper body exercises, I like to do 2 sets of 12. Once I increase the weight, I drop down to, so I've got a high rep range and a low rep range. And I drop down to 8 once I've increased the weight, and then I'll start building up to that 2 sets of 12. Real simple way to do it. So using the fat grips, okay, we're going to do as wide as we can go on the lat bar. So right here to right here. This, because we're using the fat grips, emphasises our gripping muscles. When we do this exercise, what we want to do is be looking forward, pushing the chest forward, okay, and then when we pull down, our elbows will travel backwards and being pulling down. And then we get the right muscles that we want to get, okay? So, away we go. Simple, stay on the seat, the edge of the seat, so to speak. And then all we're going to do, go forward, look forward, push the chest out, and then when we come down, we're squeezing the shoulder blades together. Okay? Again, we can do little movements, little techniques as we go along. But we're just getting the basic exercises together. So let's go again, just show you that. 1, 2, 3. And remember, because we're so wide, we're really not bothered about that weight, we're bothered about the contraction of the exercise, because that is a contraction exercise for the upper back. So we're trying to fix the posture from this sort of thing to there, and you can see what happens as soon as I do it. Yeah, the chest looks bigger because I'm in the correct position. Okay, rear lat pull down, good exercise if you perform it correctly. Okay, get the dumbbells now. And what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called a scapular squeeze. Okay, and basically we're going to do it bent armed, so not a straight armed, and we're going to have a real bad bend in the arms and squeeze the trapezius muscle. Okay, so we're going to be in a bent over position. We're going to push the chest out like so. Just keep looking forward. We're going to take the dumbbells like so. Create a V shape with the dumbbells. Okay, and take a offset little finger grip. So your little fingers are right tight up to the weight. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you it from the side and then show you it from to the front. Okay, so we're here, push the chest out, look forward slightly, don't look down, just contract everything, and then we're going to be here and we're going to go squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, so squeezing at the top and holding at the top. Okay, lead with the elbows. Okay, so from the front, what we're looking at is a really severe bend. Yeah, we're looking forward, pushing the chest out, squeeze, squeeze, lead with the elbows, and again, we're doing 2 sets of 12. The contraction position is what we're after in that particular exercise, because it's going to get detail into your back area. Okay, and that's what we're looking at. After that, we can do another back exercise, again aimed at the upper back. Okay, so it's a bent over row with dumbbells, but we want to be flaring our arms here. So we go palms together, and then as we do it and do the movement, our elbows go out to the side. Okay, and we can use the same dumbbells. Okay, so just for keeping everything, remember, bend over at the waist, palms face each other, and then as we're coming up, we twist the weights so as our palms face us, hold the top position, because that's a contract position, and stretch position with the palms facing each other. Okay, so 1, 2. Don't worry about how high the dumbbells come, just follow the movement. Show you it from the front. Okay, so bend at the waist, palms are facing each other, and then all we're going to do, turn so the palms are facing you, so to speak. Hold the contracted position, go down, let the dumbbells stretch you, and you're just looking forward all the time, not down to the floor. Okay, the next lot of exercises, that's targeting the upper back, that lot. Okay, so I've set up the lat machine, I've done it with the rope handles. We're going to do stiff arm pull downs for 2 sets, And again, it's a contraction exercise for the back, so it's going to be there, okay, and that's why we're using the rope handle, because then we can get a really good contraction. So we're going to stand here, we're just going to brace ourselves, we're actually going to push, I'm here, we're going to push our chest up, and then we're going to take a grip, hold it, and you will feel the lats contracting already. So from there, we pull down. 1, 2, 3. And the good thing about this one, it's going to not only work your lats, it's going to work your rear delts and your triceps as well. So really good little effective exercise. 2 sets of 12, and there, push the chest out, contract the back, and down we go. 1, 2. Okay, nice easy set. From there, we take that off and put the lat bar back on. As you'll notice, the fat grips are on still. And all we're going to do, bring them in slightly, and we're going to pull down to the collarbone. When we're pulling down to the front, we get in as far as we can on the seat. Okay? So, away we go. So we're getting in, so we're going to go there. Now we're going to flare the elbows out, come down, contract and hold it. Front pull down to the collarbone. 2 sets of 12. Once you increase the weight, 2 sets of 8 and start building on the reps. That's how you would do all your exercises. Okay, next exercise, pullovers are wicked. So now we're going to do a cross bench pullover. Hopefully I've set the camera up right. You say it's important. You do it straight leg, so your hips stay low and you get into a really good position. So straight legs and straight arms, okay? And again, you're just going to look back. So with this particular one, we're going to breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Keep the arms straight, and up we go. And up we go. We're not interested in going mad with this because we want to keep our arms straight, our legs straight and our hips down. We're going to get a stretch in the triceps, a stretch in the lats, and just use the lats and finish there, and away we go. Don't go too low when you've got straight arms, otherwise, like I said, you will hurt your shoulders. Okay, so pullovers and stiff arm pull downs are really good. Now we're going to move back to the lat machine. And we're going to go palms away from us, pull down to the front, but to the chest and upper stomach area. Okay? And when we do it more for the lats, we do it in that kind of fashion. The elbows are going forwards and backwards, so to speak, instead of coming out to the side. Okay? You do get upper lats when you're doing that to the front, but the best way to get the lats is like so. Again, when you're using the lat pull down, it is a contraction exercise, So hold the contraction exercise for 2 seconds. Okay, and remember where we go. We get right into that seat now. We contract the lower back. It almost looks like we're leaning back, but we're not. We're contracting the lower back, and that helps with the lats because they insert into the lower back. And then we go from here to here. Okay, so we're pulling down and back, and the elbows are coming forward and backwards. And this, like I said, is a contraction exercise. Looking up to the wheel. And to start with, we don't really want to be going heavy to start with. Get the movement. Pull down to the front, to the lower chest, upper stomach area, 2 sets of 12. Now, that would be the full body routine. Next on the agenda would be my 3 chosen stomach exercises, and I don't need to go into detail there. The only difference, in April I'm doing 2 sets of my middle section exercises, and then, as you know, 12 minutes cool down on the bike to finish. It's just to show you that when you plan things out, you get the results that you want. Yeah? Plan them out, get your basic exercises together, learn the technique of that exercise, and then there are little techniques that you can add to them exercises. You've just got to know what they are. And with my experience, I know what techniques I need to use. And I'm going to show you them in the future. I'll do little clips of certain exercises going, right, okay, you can use this kind of technique. Okay, if you like the content, give it a thumbs up and make some comments so I know how I'm getting on here on this channel. I've noticed we're coming up in subscribers, which is good. I've not got many. I'll be happy to hit 60 soon on the subscribers. I'm nearly there. Okay, enough waffle. Good night, lads and girls, and God bless.